Look at this image. What do you see? Do you see a young girl or an old woman? Look closely. There's really no right answer because this image is an optical illusion. Hi, I'm Allison Palmer, and I'll be teaching you about optical illusions today. So what is an optical illusion? Well, it's an image that plays tricks on your mind using colors, patterns, and perception. So how does it work? Well, just like any other image, it goes through your eyes and into your brain to be processed. But these images are weird, and they confuse your brain because of all the stuff it has to look at and process. So, in order to make it easier, your brain takes bits and pieces of the image and the most prominent parts of it, and then decides what the image is based on those parts. Knowing this, let's look at the image again. If you saw the young woman, then your brain most likely perceived the side of the face and the hair, and also realized that old women usually have necks. But if you saw the old woman, then your brain most likely saw the facial features, such as the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. It all depends on perception and what your brain believes is most sensible and prominent part of the image. There are so many different types of optical illusions out there, ranging from perspective-changing ones to things appearing or moving that aren't actually there. To better understand different types of optical illusions, let's look at a couple other examples. This one uses light versus darkness, patterns, and color. Look closely at the image. Look closely at the grid. It looks like there are gray dots at each corner on the white lines, right? And that they disappear when you try and look at them? What if I told you that they're not actually there? This is called Herman's grid. The dominant darkness of the image holds our brain's attention, causing your brain to mix both light and dark together, where they come the closest, at the corners, and create those gray dots in your peripherals. Here's another example. Have you ever seen street art like this? It's really incredible because if you stand in a certain spot, it looks like you're standing over a massive cliff and looking at a beautiful waterfall. And it can make you feel kind of nervous if you're afraid of heights. It's that convincing. But as I said, it only looks like this if you're looking at a certain perspective. If you were to move to where these people are standing, it would look totally different. This is an example of when your perspective plays tricks on your mind and body. That anxious feeling is not really necessary because you can't fall into anything. It's just an illusion. Optical illusions are so cool. They give us an insight into how our brain works and shortcuts that it might take. Optical illusions are in everyday life, from water reflections to mirror reflections to rainbow reflections. And they're also in perspectives and things on life. Optical illusions are really interesting to understand because they show us that things in life are not always what they seem. Thank you.